Hello, this is WWJ Whipping with Joe from the island of Kauai, Hawaii. Today we're gonna do a video telling you the rods that I use. A lot of people are watching my videos and they say, "Hey, Uncle, hey, thank you very much for watching your videos. I've been watching your videos," they say. And then they ask me, well, what rod and what reel and what line I'm using. So I know very well they're not watching my videos because almost all of my videos, when I get a strike, I'm normally telling you what rod I'm using, the line and the reel, and also the lure. That's the things I normally tell you. So I know very well they haven't been watching my videos. But I thought I'd make one. I have a lot of messages from the rods. So anyway, how I got into the Fenwick, I started whipping in 2012, basically 2009, 11, and 2012 when I started whipping for GTs, and then really started in 2013. In my brief history is in 2009, I went for Moi for 4 years, and then 2013 I had gone to, actually 2012, later portion of 2012, I had gone into whipping, and I met Jeff Cohn, since we were talking about the Pen 714 Zulu. Anyway, and he got into the rods I was using. At that time I was using ugly stick, and I had a Garcia Condon rod, 7 foot. Anyway, he recommended me the Fenwick rod. So I went to Lihue Fishing Supply in Kauai and bought the HMG 7 foot Fenwick medium heavy, fast. And so this is one of those. This is the HMG high modulus graphite from Fenwick. This is his freshwater rod. This is what it says it's at. It's a carbon bound. It's 7 foot long. It's got 8 guides, high quality guides, and 1 tip. Right here. I mean, well made. Okay, very small, very light, about 5 ounces for this whole thing. You have a hook keeper here. This is where your rod goes in. And something about the Fenwick, the pen reels bigger than 4500 will not fit the reel seat here. That's what I found out anyway. But anyway, this is HMG. This one here is one of my favorites. This one is rated at, it's a medium heavy rod. This is HMG 70 medium heavy -FS, which is a fast rod and a spinner. 7 foot, medium heavy, fast. The weight, lure weight is 3/8 to 1 ounce. And the lure is 10 to 17 pound line. A lot of people ask me the specifications are wrong. I shouldn't be using or popping my kakus at 2 ounce lures. But I'll tell you this, what we've learned is I've learned going on the web, checking about rods, manufacturers, specifications. What I've noticed is that no company in the world who make rods has the same medium heavy or medium or heavy rod. The specifications are all different. So a medium heavy from one manufacturer to another tells you to have a different feel. So you got to go by feel. You've actually buy a rod and actually got to use it, and that's what I've done. And I love the Fenwicks, like I said. And I'm popping 2 ounce lures with this one here. The lure that I like is a 1.7 ounce. Very extremely. I've landed, if I'm not mistaken, HMG has landed 7 GTs, 7 giant trevallies on the HMG rod. And its label is medium heavy fast. And the reason why I need a medium heavy is I've got to pop the lure. I've got to be able to pop my lure on my kaku lures, and the only way I can do it is with this rod. I've tried a larger rod, 7.6, 8 foot, and they're even up to 9 foot actually, and I can't pop it. I can't lift my wrist because the rod's too heavy. So that's what I've learned. So anyway, yeah, you can say that the specifications are wrong, but it works for my technique of crank and pop. The line is 10 to 17 pounds. If you look at the diameter of a regular, like a 17 pound, 65 pound braid, that would be the diameter of 17 mono. And I've tried a 80 pound, 65 pound braid on this. It's a little too heavy. The reel was too heavy. I had 8,000 spheros, was too heavy, and the line was too big for this rod. I could feel it was flapping, so I didn't go that route. I went to 50-pound braid. And how I elected to get to 50-pound braid was because the 50-pound braid has landed more GTs than any other line, and I feel confident because it's a 4-strand. So if you have one strand that's breaking, so you're running at probably around 30-something pound with one of the braid if it's nicked, and so you just don't know. You might have 30-pound braid, 4-strand. You knock one of them out, you've got less than 20 pound of line in there. So I've noticed that with 50-pound braid, I have confidence in my equipment that I can land that fish with 50-pound braid. And of course with the HMG rod. How I got into the HMX rod was basically they didn't have them in stock. I had them for me warranty because I broke it. I actually closed the door on it and it broke, and then I sent it in, and to get it replaced I had to wait 45 days. I couldn't get it replaced, so they sent me an HMX rod. HMX was 610, it's comparable to the HMG, so I elected to get that one there. Okay, and the specifications is basically the same. Let's see, this is HMX, same thing. You get 8 guides, 1/9 for the tip, and high quality. Only thing here, the butt, you see the difference between the butt. One says cork, one's not, to make it lighter. This is a 5-ounce one. This is about maybe 4.7, 4.8. The rod goes inside here. It says feel the action, but it's very sensitive rod, HMX. And basically this one here is the model number is HMX S, which is a spinner, and 610 medium heavy. F is for fast, and then it says 610 medium heavy fast, and it's 1/4 to 1 ounce for the lure and 8 to 17 pounds for the line. Almost same specifications as in HMG, only thing it's 2 inches shorter. I prefer basically the HMG. This is a 5-year warranty. I mean, the HMX is 5-year warranty. I prefer this because this has caught more GTs than the HMG rod. But I've landed turtles with both of these rods, and they have worked very well. So normally it's a bass rod, and it's labeled as fish, freshwater fish, but I've used it for my crank and pop, and it does work. The proof is in the pudding. Like I said, I've got like over close to 500 videos, probably 400 of it is catching fish. And my method is very simple. It's WWJ. It's Whipping with Joe Fishing Simplified. I believe one rod, one reel, and you can go for all kinds of fish. And that is what I teach, and because it makes it more affordable and it's more fun. I believe that the rod, it should be an extension of you. And so if you have a 12, 13, 14 feet rod, and it's not an extension, it's too big, you're having problems trying to handle that rod. Granted, maybe a lot of people are talking about like you're on the rocks, high rocks. I don't fish on high rocks, so I'm barely close to the shoreline. So then I use a short rod. But anyway, this is WWJ Whipping with Joe, and thank you very much for watching my videos. And for those who donated, we thank you again. Again, this is HMG Fenwick HMG rod, 7 foot, 5-year lifetime warranty, and the other one is HMX. It's a 610, and that is a 5-year warranty. So take your pick. They're less than $100. Maybe you might have to pay $120 with shipping, but it's an excellent rod, and I can vouch for it because I've used these for at least 3.5 years. Excellent rods. Total, I've landed with the Fenwick rods is 17 GTs, 17 Uluas. I've caught one more, which would be number 18 on a 10 battalion rod. That was for Trucker Duke, and then the other was a St. Croix. But I don't use those. I've basically retired both of those rods basically, and I mean the battalion rod was given by West Carbonell for Trucker Duke, and the St. Croix I retired that one there. Anyway, again, this is WWJ Whipping with Joe with the HMG and the HMX Fenwick rods. Aloha.